next lesson is on graphing quadratics. So our general step is put it in vertex form. So it's going to look something like a times x to the h squared plus k. So a is just some kind of factor that's almost like the slope, how steep the parabola is going to be. H and k, well, that's going to be the vertex. That's going to be a point on your parabola. So what is a parabola? Parabolas are basically these kind of curves that are quadratic equations. Before I keep on using the word and you guys don't know. So after you find the vertex, you just put in random points near it and you just kind of sketch it. It's going to look like one of this. If a is greater than 0, so if this is greater than 0, the parabola goes up, otherwise it goes down if it's less. And if it's equal to 0, then it's a line, it's not a quadratic. So let's start with our first example. Oh, how lucky, it's already in vertex form. So what is our vertex? Well, x minus 4 and 3, so minus h and k, so our vertex is just 4, 3. 4, 3. Now we put in random points next to it. So what's next to 4, 3, and 5? So if we put in 3, we get 2 times negative 1 squared plus 3, that's 5. So 3 becomes 5, and so does 5. 5 also becomes 5. So now we just draw our loop. I'm not going to be too accurate because I'm lazy. And here's our loop. And that's our parabola. The next one's a little bit more tough. Mainly because, you actually have to put in vertex form. So let's go through how we do it. So it's kind of similar actually to, it's pretty similar to completing the square actually. So we have y equals 4x squared minus 8x plus 7. Y minus 7 equals 4 times x squared minus 2x. Right, we're factoring out the 4. And over here, we want to make this thing a perfect square. So we're going to use our same process. We divide by 2 and square it. So we want something in the form of this. So when we're adding 1 inside the brackets, if you think about it, we're actually adding 4 to the whole expression. Because 4 times 1, when you distribute, right, is 4. So that means we have to add 4 to this side. So we get y minus 3 equals 4 times x squared minus 2x plus 1. From this, we get y equals 4 times x minus 1 squared plus 3. And now you have to think, well, what's our vertex? Our vertex in this case is 1, 3. So we're going to apply it here. Now we're going to put in random points next to this. If we put in 0, we get 7. If we put in 2, we also get 7. So we have 7, 7, and it looks something like this. With that, we're basically done with graphing.